Welcome to the first East Africa Infrastructure Finance Day. My name is Constantine Kandie, Executive Director, MIDA Kenya. This first East Africa Infrastructure Finance Day is quite an exciting event, and we'd like to thank you all for registering, and we'd like to welcome our delegates to this event in which we hope to raise awareness of the evolution of private infrastructure finance in Kenya and in East Africa. In this event, we also want to bring out what the priorities are for East Africa, the pioneers that have made a difference in infrastructure development in East Africa. We want to promote prioritization of PPPs as a way of arranging for financing of public infrastructure, which could very well also lead to opportunities for international and local investors. We'd like to acknowledge the role of institutional investors, including the pension funds, in investing in infrastructure in Kenya as well as in East Africa. And this is an opportunity to highlight the need for Africa to fast-track development of the much-needed investment and financing for the rapidly growing infrastructure network. We will be spurring the renewed economic growth and development in an ever-increasing global village. Africa needs to take its place where technology traverses continents and the global development stage. And so to start us off, we will be having the opening address by the Embassy of the U.S. Embassy, Kenya Charge d'Affaires, Eric Whitnack, followed by opening remarks from the key partners of this event, starting with the MD Everstrong, Mr. Phil Dyke, the CEO, MIDA, Mr. Aymeric Saha, the CE, Stanbic Kenya, Mr. Charles Mudiwa, the RBA CEO, Mr. Mutuku Nzomo, and Mr. Amin, who is the senior partner, Anjarwala and Kana. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Eric Watnick, Chargé d'Affaires at the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi. It's my pleasure to officially open the first virtual East Africa Infrastructure Financing Conference. This conference is a joint effort by the United States government through USAID and our partners, MIDA Advisors, the Kenyan Pension Fund Investment Consortium, or KEPFIC, the American Chamber of Commerce Kenya, Stanbic Bank, and Everstrong Capital Kenya. I'm particularly pleased to welcome several U.S. pension fund and asset managers, collectively managing more than $1 trillion in U.S. assets, who are joining us virtually from across the United States. Our goal for today's conference is to build enduring trade and investment relationships between American and African asset owners and managers to help create a sustainable future for Africa. Pension funds play a critical role in financing infrastructure projects in many countries. Unfortunately, individual pension funds in Kenya often don't have the capacity to venture into big-ticket infrastructure projects on their own. KEPFIC, launched last year with the support of the U.S. Embassy, offers a solution to this challenge by pulling together resources from individual local funds as well as from international partners such as U.S. pension funds. Through the Power Africa and Prosper Africa initiatives, the U.S. government has committed up to $1 million to support KEPFIC alongside investment partners like the World Bank. The government of Kenya has also made important contributions to this effort, including recent regulatory changes that encourage the private sector to invest in infrastructure, especially pension funds. Earlier this month, MIDA Advisors announced new allocations by U.S. and African pension funds into 2 Africa-focused funds, made possible by USAID-supported mobilization of investors. These significant accomplishments demonstrate the strength of U.S.-Kenya investment partnerships. One of the U.S. Embassy's top priorities is to support the U.S.-Kenya bilateral economic and commercial relationship by expanding trade and investment ties between our two countries. We believe that private investment in infrastructure projects contributes to better governance and increases transparency. The U.S. government supports a vibrant private sector in Kenya to ensure a secure and prosperous future for both our countries. I wish you a successful conference, and I look forward to working with you to strengthen collaboration between U.S. and Kenyan pension fund investors to advance private investment in Kenya's infrastructure.